Now, Jok Madut Jok is a professor of anthropology at Syracuse University, New York. He joins me now live. Thank you very much, Professor, for joining us here on TRT World. Now, this is certainly not the first time Sudan has been taken over by the military in a violent coup. Tell me what is different this time.
What is different this time is that the whole world and majority of Sudanese people were looking forward to a transition from a 30-year dictatorship to a democratic government in a matter of another year. And so this comes as a serious disappointment to those aspirations, as the transitional government, which has just been overthrown on Monday, had been a product of a massive revolution staged by Sudanese people, professionals, and civil society. And the whole world applauded them and brought a lot of support, including financial and humanitarian support and development support. And all of that is now in jeopardy as a result of this coup.
Right now, Professor, the international community has responded with condemnation. In fact, the US says it is going to halt its aid to Sudan. So do you think the international pressure, the growing international pressure on the military is going to work?
I don't think the international pressure is going to be effective, at least not in the immediate sense, as these men who have just hijacked the government and the state are people who have been known to not care so much about the damage their government brings to Sudan. They were involved with Al-bashir government, the one that was overthrown. They were involved in the massive genocidal war that took place in various parts of Sudan. So I don't think they will succumb to pressure in the immediate sense. What will make most difference right away is the Sudanese people that you see on the streets who are protesting the coup. And since they were effective in toppling a strong dictatorship, I think they still have that power to stop the current junta from moving forward with the hijacking of the state.
Right.
I think Sudanese are more effective than the
Right now, Professor, before I let you go, there are ongoing protests in the country. At least 7 people have been killed and about 140 others have been injured. So tell me, what does this military coup mean for the future of the domestic political landscape of Sudan?
In the immediate, I think it means massive confrontation between the Sudanese people, or those supporting the military on the one hand, and those opposed to it. And this confrontation could easily mean Sudan's return to a civil war. It is that ominous. And I think if they are not careful, there is going to be a further destruction be brought to the Sudanese state and Sudanese people themselves. The death that are happening in Khartoum and the arrest and the injuring definitely don't bode well for a good, peaceful future.
Right. Professor Jok Madut Jok, thank you very much for talking to us here on TRT World.